Welcome back to the greatest podcast you would ever listen to. This is the NYAF podcast. That's right. We're not your average fans. I'm Yo Kev. That's Peter. And today we're discussing Elimination Chamber.
Yes, we are. It was good. It was a good event, man. I was very happy to watch it. Entertaining. I wouldn't say all parts of it. I was a little disappointed for some parts, but I'm excited to talk about it today.
Before we get into all the winners and talk about how Undertaker might have shown up, I don't know. We'll talk about it. Make sure you follow us, NYAF_pod on Twitter and Instagram. We're also on Apple Podcasts, Podbean.
Of course, YouTube. You're watching us on YouTube.
That's an obvious. Thank you, Captain Obvious.
And you could see the links on the bottom. So hit like, subscribe, turn on the alerts, so you can get all this good stuff that we give to you every week.
I hope you guys are noticing that he's been practicing.
I've
been giving him some leeway. He's been practicing a little bit.
Practice.
First, we want to apologize. It's been a while. It's been a while since we've been back.
Stop. Feeling a little rusty.
It's been a while. My friend here has been under the weather. It was my fiance's birthday. We had a couple things, life choices that we had to make. He had to get healthy. Happy wife, happy life for me. But we're back. We're going to be talking about this Elimination Chamber just this Sunday, just passed. You should be watching this by the time we finish recording. Should be about Tuesday. So 2 days out from Elimination Chamber, we saw some pretty good matches, I think. It was a good show, in my opinion. First two matches, we had Daniel Bryan and Drew Gulak, who were two technical wrestlers. Great match, in my opinion. I think they started off slow and then picked up real quick.
I didn't know that they were technical wrestlers. So I know that Daniel Bryan was injured, and you always hear about his neck and stuff. I saw Drew Gulak, I think, sometime during the week. And he was sitting ringside, commentating. I had no idea who he was. But I was like, yo, what are they doing? I was about to turn it off. I was like, no, come on, guys. I'll wait till the next one. But it picked up, and I mean, there was a couple moments where I was concerned for Daniel Bryan. He got suplex, landed on his neck. It seemed like Drew was focusing on that area, but at one point it looked, kind of serious. So I'm glad that everything turned out all right. But it was a good match. It was a good match overall.
Yeah, I think it was a good match. Actually, Daniel Bryan wanted to fight Drew Gulak for a while. Drew Gulak came up in the cruiserweight tournament when NXT first came out with the cruiserweight title again, and since then Daniel Bryan's been saying, I want to have a little program with him, because Drew Gulak he's a good wrestler, and it showed last night. Last night, Sunday.
Yeah.
But the next match was, I think, even better. It was the Andrade and Humberto, which I think is going to be over now. They should just finish their little feud. But
that feud, yeah.
Yeah. But
it's been dragged out.
Andrade is, they know, they bring that Mexican wrestling and that fast-paced wrestling, and it turned out really good last night.
Yeah, and they know each other very well, so it helps, with the chemistry and stuff. So it was a really good match. It was fast-paced, like you said, entertaining, and every encounter that they have that I've seen has been like that. And then, especially when you mix in Rey Mysterio, one of the greatest, in my opinion, of all time. So, it was that. I like that match a lot too. I was surprised of how much I actually liked it. So,
and then we got to see Undertaker come out for the second time in about a week, because maybe a little bit more than a week. I forget.
A little over a week,
yeah. I forget when the Super Showdown was, but Undertaker's looking good. I think that match with him and AJ might turn out to be something special.
Yeah, he looks good. That choke slam was definitely better than the one from Super Showdown. So
And if you saw Monday Night Raw, you actually seen AJ. He really had this promo that hit hard. It went directly. He called him Mark Calloway, his real name. He like broke down the curtains. He called out his wife.
His wife, yeah.
Yeah,
He got real personal.
It really that brought me back to like the good old days with the real promos, no scripted promos. This came from, I think, AJ's heart and soul. He was like, I want to build this match, and the only way to do it is to bring it personal.
Yeah, make it give a good reason for Undertaker actually being there, other than it's WrestleMania and that's Undertaker's.
As of right now, we have no clue why Undertaker picked on AJ because he hasn't said anything. We have no clue. Now this brings a little glue to the puzzle.
Well, I remember one of the episodes that we did before, a couple weeks ago. We were talking about AJ Styles. I think it was when we were doing the power rankings, if I'm not mistaken. And you said that he makes everybody look good. So I'm guessing maybe because of Undertaker's age. I mean, he's one of the greatest, but at this age, you need a little bit of help. So, maybe that's what it is. Maybe AJ Styles is that guy that's gonna sell that fight.
Even in the promo, he kept calling him an old man.
Yeah,
listen here, old man. Why? Yeah,
should have retired 10 years ago.
If you haven't seen the promo, go look it up. After you watch this video, go look it up. The tag team Elimination Chamber match, I think that was pretty good. You liked the couple spots from your favorite tag team,
Heavy Machinery.
Yeah.
My guy Otis and Tucker, man, he was impressive. He did a front somersault onto like a group of guys. Yeah, he's a big dude, like 300 pounds, from that height. So I was impressed, I was a little worried about Otis for a second when he ran through the plexiglass, but I'm sure he'll bounce back.
I'm not going to lie. Otis reminds me of myself. He's big and sexy just like I am, you know what I mean? So, Montez Ford, again, I think stole the show with his showing out that frog splash.
He executes that frog splash very good. I mean, even today on Raw, we're recording it. It's Monday. The frog splash, he gets so much height and so much extension. It's impressive to see it every time.
It's crazy, right?
It's impressive to see it every time.
I'm actually starting to feel Montez is like I don't even know what to call it. He's like a hulking of the.
Yeah, he starts losing it. It's more like Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, it's the Ultimate Warrior, but Warrior did it before a match. Like he does it.
He's doing it during
the match. He's getting hype. And then he hits that frog splash.
Yeah, he does a lot of he waves in your face, and he's very entertaining. He's a very entertaining wrestler.
And his partner, that's why they gave him the belt, because that team is I think could hold the belt and carry it a long way, because the tag team division needs help.
What's his partner's name? Do you know? You don't know. His partner.
Darius Dawkins?
Yeah, he's a big guy, but he's also, you can see he's very athletic. He can move very well. So they're a good team.
First of all, don't ever question my knowledge.
You stupid.
Yeah.
Don't ever.
I'm gonna put you on the spot every chance I get, so that
this guy just got the network, and now he's an expert.
Oh man, I asked you what was their name, but I'm gonna put you on the spot every chance I get.
But how do you like the network? It's pretty good, right? $9.99. If
let me tell you something.
WWE is not paying us for this promo, but it's $9.99. Go get yourself the network.
Honestly, I'm loving it. I got it yesterday. I got it early yesterday. I watched the first Elimination Chamber ever in Madison Square Garden, where Shawn Michaels won the championship with Kane, and it was good. It was good. Jericho, Triple H. Then I went through memory lane, watched a couple things there, and after Elimination Chamber last night, I watched I don't know what came on. It was the FCW or something like that?
Yeah, yes. The original NXT was called FCW.
Yeah, I thought that was really good too. So
I know it was like Florida Championship Wrestling or something like that.
So it was really good. I didn't know that all these wrestlers came So
Yeah, Roman Reigns. You saw Seth Rollins,
Randy Orton,
Big E.
uh, um,
Paige was
Charlotte
there.
Flair.
Charlotte Flair
Yeah,
looking nothing like the way she
yeah,
looks
she looks
now.
completely different. But yeah, it's really good, man. If you guys don't have it, I'm like I said, I'm getting back into it. At first I was getting back into it just for the pod, but honestly, I'm hooked. I'm like, it's today was
That's how we
7:30. I
do it.
was
We send the line out, you reel him in, and now look at him.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
thinks
Raw
he's an
still has
expert.
a lot. Raw still has to win me over, and I want to start watching NXT. I haven't seen anything from NXT, but we'll get there.
NXT has a special going on this Wednesday. They're gonna be fighting from the Performance Center, which is kind of
Yeah, I
cool.
heard that's the first time ever.
Yeah, I want to see how they're gonna do that. I'm not sure how they're gonna like bring the crowd in, if they're even gonna have a live
I think
crowd.
they are.
So I'm not sure why they're doing it. I think they might be fixing a stage or something. There has to be something going on for them to take it to the Performance Center.
All right, so next match. I mean, well, let's get back to the tag team
Yeah,
match. So yeah, I was impressed with Street Profits, Heavy Machinery, of course. Um, and it was good all around. Even I felt like Lucha House Party was like kind of like in above their heads, but they're still they're good wrestlers.
and that's
But
they put them in there for the high
yeah,
flying spots and the
yeah. I
fast
mean,
spots. But
where the guy grabbed
you know
from the
they're not
top of
gonna
the
win.
cage,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
saw that when he grabbed and he flipped. That was impressive too. So I mean, I get it, but it was a good match. It was a good match. It was one of the better matches.
And then we had some mediocre matches in between. We had the Braun Strowman, which actually
I
surprised me
thought it was
because
very.
you asked me right before the match who you think's gonna win, and I said Braun Strowman's gonna win, and they gave Sami Zayn his very first title in like 6 years. I don't know when he came up, probably like 2015. I
He
would have
doesn't
to
look
look
like
it
he
up,
should be there.
but he should have had a title a long time ago.
Who,
But
Sami Zayn?
yeah, he should have had one a long time ago.
He doesn't look like he even belong. He looks like he should just be doing what he does, be like a hype man. But he had me laughing the whole time yesterday. The back and forth, you could hear Strowman saying, you don't know what I'm gonna do to you," and then he threw a guy into the corner and looked like he was gonna run to that corner, and then he made a hard like left or right and went at Sammy. It was great. It was so funny. I was laughing the whole time. So it was a very entertaining match. I like Strowman too. I like it. He's one of my faves.
It's kind of sad because I don't know what they're gonna do with Braun Strowman. He's been in the championship like hunt for a long time, and they just keep they'll give him the title for a couple days. It's actually the longest time he had a title. The tag team titles, he lost in like 3 days. That's when he won it with some kid, little Nick or little. I gotta look for the little kid's name, but they gave him the championship titles, and then he gave it up the very next night or the 2 nights later. But it's
Yeah, I don't know.
crazy.
I like him. I like him. So I hope I hope he sticks around. So I like the guys with the beards.
You
The guys
look
that don't
like
look like you.
you like guys with beards.
You just mad because you can't grow a full one.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
That is not.
We're gonna talk we're gonna talk about this Shayna Baszler domination, we should call it, because she dominated the women's elimination chamber. I
Yeah,
mean,
that was.
I heard rumblings that Vince McMahon lost interest in her.
No, you got to call him what you always call him.
Grandpa Vince.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my guy, man. That's my guy, Grandpa Vince. But I was reading a lot and heard that he might have lost interest in her, and I was a little nervous on what they might come up with. I actually told you, I was like, man, I won't be surprised if um, Ronda Rousey comes out,
Yeah, you mentioned
and
that.
it looks like Shayna's gonna go all the way. It's gonna be a good match. I think Shayna Baszler is a excellent performer, hard hitting. She's a submission type performer, so We're gonna see what they can build. I definitely think this match has a better build than the Rhea Ripley Charlotte match.
Yeah, I mean, we saw Rhea Ripley and Charlotte today on Raw, and I was a little surprised to see her there, like because I know she is on NXT, but the the women's elimination chamber match, it could have been better. I mean, I get that you're trying to show how dominant Shayna Baszler is, but she walked around for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, that part I didn't understand. Um, if you knew what you were gonna do, right? If you knew you wanted to showcase her, have all the women come out first, right? Have them fighting with amongst each other.
Yeah.
No eliminations, or at least four of them out before Shayna,
Yeah.
and then have Shayna destroy each one by one.
Yeah. I mean, she came in, I think she got two people out in 60 seconds, less than 60 seconds. She walked around for 10 minutes.
It
it
was
was,
crazy. It was. If I was the live crowd, I would be wondering what is going on. At
yeah.
least at least in the back, no one's really counting how long it's taken between each lady to come out the pod.
Yeah.
Like
It's
start
supposed
the
to be
clock
5 minutes.
early.
Yeah.
Start the clock early.
Or if
She's there
she's
for like
such,
2.5 minutes each time, each elimination.
yeah, or let her like break into the pods and pull these girls out of something. Because, I mean,
Show that she's a beast.
yeah, anything would have been better than what we saw last night. It was boring. It was boring. I've seen great women's
They
matches.
made her look good,
Yeah, I
but
mean,
in a weird way because if you want the crowd reaction you got last night, I don't think that's the best reaction.
yeah, and she's not like
They were quiet, they were dead. I don't know if the crowd was just tired, but during that match they were just not into it.
yeah, and I don't see her as a great entertainer either. She's not one of those people where she's like electrifying the crowd and getting them like really into it. You could see that she was trying to like do her taunting
I
and
think yeah,
she'd step on the
she can
ropes,
be
but
there. She can be there at one point,
yeah, but
but she's very
she doesn't
raw
have,
right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, she is a professional fighter. I guess they want to show how dominant she is. So hopefully we don't see a match like that again.
And then we're gonna talk about this. Finally, Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair had a discussion or a confrontation. It last week they weren't even on the show
Yeah, I mean,
at all. Like
yeah, I
I
haven't seen
heard
them.
nothing from them.
Yeah, the only thing I've heard from them is what we've spoken about here, and it's from what I hear from you, saying that they keep trying to build it up, and trying to get it to that explosive point for WrestleMania. And man, even what we saw today wasn't like Charlotte Flair was in regular street clothes. She had a dress that she couldn't really do anything in, and then Rhea Ripley came out and they had a couple of words. Ripley hit her,
That's
and it
it.
was like, and she walked away, and they were like both smiling about it. And even after she hit her, it didn't seem like they had like that beef, like that you want that
I
you
tell
know.
you what type of beef you need. Randy Orton Edge beef. That's
Now
probably the
that's
best program I've seen in a very, very long time.
yeah,
That Randy Orton, especially last week with Beth Phoenix, he killed that promo.
yeah,
That promo did you didn't even need them tonight. Just with that promo alone, I'm watching WrestleMania.
yeah. That's gonna be a great match because Edge, and they're two, you know,
And
two of
then
the
Edge
greatest.
tonight using the RKO. I think that match. I think what did I say? I might have said AJ Styles is a show stealer, but
Yeah,
that match might be one of the
yeah. You
best
said
matches at WrestleMania.
yeah. You did say AJ Styles and the Undertaker could steal the show, but I'm looking forward to the Randy Orton and Edge match for sure. they look like, at least Edge, that look on his face that he had today, it was intense. You know, he looked like he was possessed. He was ready for business. So I'm excited about that. And my guy Drew McIntyre, he's just stomping. He's just kicking people in the face.
I think he's just gonna go. They're gonna build him up. I don't know what
he could rest. It's not like they're building somebody up that can't, perform. Like, this guy is kicking people in the face, like.
And I called you the other day, and I let you know that I saw when he attacked Brock Lesnar again, and that crowd went crazy for him.
Yeah, when he lifted up the belt.
He is so over. Yeah, he is over with the crowd. I think they're gonna blow the place off once he wins that belt.
Yeah, I didn't understand the whole smashing the cage today with the where the fake spider.
I don't even know what the cage is. They've been trying to do something with Rowan for I don't know how long. They get it wrong.
Did you see the spider thing?
It was dumb. It was the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life.
They probably knew how dumb it was, and he ended that right there. He was like, "Look, we're gonna stop this cage thing right now. We're gonna kill that spider." So
it was. I don't even want to say what I really think of it.
Yeah, I mean the writers slipped lately.
But yeah, let us know what you think on our Twitter and Instagram, NYAF_pod. Shout out to our friends, What We Talking About. It's a new podcast. Check them out. What We Talking About on Instagram and Twitter. Other than that, thank you for keeping up with us. He's feeling better. We're here to record for you guys. NYAF_pod on Instagram, Twitter. Like, comment, hit that bell icon, and we are out.